Hello, welcome back everyone. This is Ryan. Today, teacher Stevens is not going to join us because he's on the flight back to Canada. So today I will be your host and talking about short talks. We'll be listening part 4. Some of you think part 3 might be the most difficult, but also part 4 can be quite confusing to some of the students because you have to listen to lots of sentences and you have to keep the words in mind, right? So part 4 can be very difficult as well. And for today's content, we are going to identify the location first and identify the purpose of the talk, but we will do the products first, the location and the products, and we will practice with the real audio file. And how are we going to practice this part? From yesterday's class, do you still remember from yesterday's class? Teacher James, he compared the British accent and Australian accents with us. And some of you asked after class or in the morning this morning that you said, are we going to listen to the sentence, the passage sentence by sentence? Yes, we will in next week. Next week will be every Wednesday will be Saraya, the Canadian teacher. We will have the class with her. And every Thursday will be with Australian teacher James. We are going to compare the accents, and in the class you will listen to different teachers, so you will have different inputs of the listening and you can get used to all the accents and the speed of the talk. Okay, so for today's identify the location, first, it is the most common type of question which will be encountered all the time, which means when you listen to the question, you have to think, who is the speaker? Who is the listener? Means who are you? And where are they? Or where is the talk can be heard, right? So now I'm going to read one passage. And you are going to tell me in the live chat, you are going to tell me where can this passage, this talk, this announcement be heard, okay? Where can this announcement be heard? Are you ready? By the way, these are just the icons. They means nothing, okay? They means nothing, just they are beautiful. So I put them there. Okay, let's go. We have great 2-for-1 offer on the Pringles crisps. That's right. Buy one packet of Pringles and pick up a second pack absolutely free. That's shopping sense in store today. So where can you hear this talk? You can send in line or send in the live chat. Both are okay. We will see them. Yes, someone said supermarket. Can be supermarket, right? Because I said buy 2. Yes, can be a store. Get 1 free for the Pringles. Have you ever tried Pringles before? I think everyone has tried this before. Pringles, in Chinese we say 品客, and in English we say crisps. In British English we say crisps means the chips. In America they call them chips, but they will call them crisps, 洋芋片. And the chips in the UK means French fries in America. Cool, right? And if you hear this word, biscuits, it's similar to cookies, okay, in America. So these are the British words, British usage: crisps, chips, biscuits. And in America, they say chips, French fries, and cookies. Okay, and I said buy 2 and get 1 free in the store. So first of all, it can be a store, it can be a convenience store, very good. It can be a supermarket, it can be a mall, right? Just any kind of place you can have the cookies or have the chips. The second one will be more difficult. So I'm going to play the audio file now. Please listen up.
The final boarding call for passengers Aaron and Fred Collins booked on flight 372A to Kansas City. Please proceed to gate 3 immediately. The final checks are being completed and the captain will order for the doors of the aircraft to close in approximately 5 minutes' time. I repeat, this is the final boarding call for Aaron and Fred Collins. Thank you.
Okay. Where can this announcement be heard? It's cool, right? This announcement. It seems like real. Where is it? Do you want to hear it again? Okay, because some of students say, can we hear it again?
This is the final boarding call for passengers Aaron and Fred Collins booked on flight 372A to Kansas City. Please proceed to gate 3 immediately. The final checks are being completed and the captain will order for the doors of the aircraft to close in approximately 5 minutes' time. I repeat, this is the final boarding call for Aaron and Fred Collins.
Yes, this is the final boarding call. And if you are the person, you need to proceed to the gates. Proceed means go, okay? You need to go to the gates now because the gate is going to close. Very good. It's in the airport, not on the plane. Not on the plane. This is the final boarding call, means they are going to close the door and you have already checked in. At the check-in counter, you get your boarding pass, but you are still shopping in the duty-free store, or you are still in the toilet, or you fall asleep somewhere. We don't know. You are in the airport, but you haven't got to the gate, so they are calling and say, we are going to close the gate. Hurry up! I've been that before. My friend and I, we went to London. The first Black Friday. When I studied in the UK and we went to London for shopping and she forgot the time. She went shopping and I was at the gate. They said, this is the final boarding call, blah, blah, blah. And the lady said, you have to get on the ground staff. The ground staff said, you have to get on the plane. I'm going to close the gate. I said, but I cannot find my friend. She's not picking up my phone. And she said, you have to go. And how does your friend look like? Look, I said, she wears the black t-shirt and with the glasses, a Chinese girl. And they said, okay, from China, right? I said, yes, from China. And she ran to the plane and said, okay, I found her. She's on the flight. I said, really? So I jumped into the flight and found many, like 20 Chinese girl with glasses, black shirt, t-shirt, and with the ponytail. They all look the same. And my friend was left at the airport by me. So I flew away. I flew back to Edinburgh, and she was still in London catching the next flight. And the final exam is the next day. So luckily, she went back in time. So this one is the boarding call, final boarding call at the airport. Let's hear from the third one, the third talk. Very short talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Flight 4B7 with service from Hong Kong to San Francisco. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 7 minutes' time. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Mountain Airlines. Enjoy your flight.
Will not.
Oops. Okay? So where can this talk be heard? This one is easier, right? I'm going to show you the script now. So the first one, this is the final boarding call for passengers. If you don't know this word, you have to know this one. Passengers Aaron and Fred Collins booked on the flight 372A to Kansas City. Please proceed to gate 3 immediately. The final blah, 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 blah. So this one is easy. Next one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. You know, it's either a plane or the cruise on board flight 4B7 with service from Hong Kong to San Francisco. We currently third in line for takeoff. Third in line means there are 2 other planes are taking off now before us. So we are waiting for the flight to take off, means to fly, okay? Not take off your clothes. A plane to take off means to fly, and are expected to be in the air in approximately 7 minutes time. Means you have to wait for another 7 minutes before we fly. We ask you, please fasten your seatbelt. Oh, how can I show you? The seatbelt, when you drive the car, you need to fasten your seatbelt and secure all baggage underneath your seat. Secure means to make sure they are safe. Make sure they don't move or to fall off. Or in the overhead compartment. Overhead compartment means the place where you can put your luggage in there, right? We also ask you to that your seat and table trays, the trays that you can eat your meal, in the upright position, means they cannot be out. They have to be in the area and be locked. The upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices. Electronic devices, if you don't know this word, circle this and remember this, please. Electronic devices like cell phones or iPad, tablet computers, including laptops and cell phones. Smoking is prohibited, means no, you cannot do it. For the duration, means the whole flight. Thank you for choosing Mountain Airlines. Enjoy your flight. Oh, this is for the Pringles. Okay, easy. So that is the warm-up for the places. Now, no, we are not going to do this. We are going to identify the products in the ad or the campaign. So I'm going to say 2 talks, and you are going to tell me what products am I selling. What am I selling? I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to say this one. Are you ready? Do your mornings look like... sorry, I'm saying it again. What do your mornings look like? What do they sound like? The mashup is the voice activated that lists of smoothie ingredients so you can kickstart your day with the nutritious bursts of flavor. When you are ready, just ask to mash up. Now, what do your mornings taste like? I almost said out the product. What is the product? I'll say that again. What do your mornings look like? What do they sound like? The mashup will list off smoothie ingredients so you can kickstart your day with the nutritious burst of flavor. When you are ready, just ask it to mash up. Now, what do your mornings taste like? What is the product here? Anyone knows? For the hints? Mornings. Kickstart your morning. Kickstart means to start. Kickstart your morning. And smoothie. nutritious. Oh, I'm not going to. I wanted this nutrition, and what am I going to say? Oh, tastes, sound, and look. Someone say perfumes. Someone say clothes. No. This voice activated means you can say, hey, mash up, and they will and make the smoothie for you. Activated means you can say something like hi Siri, hey Siri, and bing bing, they will answer you. So this is a blender. The blender for the fruits and the juice. Okay, blender, to blend. This one is more difficult. Next one. We feed our roofers nature's special menu, all natural, with no artificial colors or flavors. I know that we are treating him as well as he treats us. This is found in your major department store. To treat your dog like your friends or your family. We feed our dog with no artificial colors or flavors. I know we are treating him as well as he treats us. It can be found in major department stores. Treat your dog like a friend or your family members. What is it? Feed your dog. Feed, give it food. Feed your dog like a friend or like your family members. And you treat him well, he will treat you good. So this is the dog food. And with no artificial, if you don't know this word, you can write this down. With no artificial sugars or no artificial flavors. So the dog food is all natural. Artificial is the opposite of natural. Natural means it's from fruits or vegetables. Artificial is made by human beings. Okay? So, now, 2 products. We are going to do some practice. Before that, do you have any questions so far? If no, we are going to do the questions now. Please look at the questions. Read the question 71 to 73 first. I'm going to play the audio files now.
Be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following advertisement.
Attention all listeners. Palmer's Gym now has several locations in your area. We have everything you need to keep fit, including exercise classes and fitness instructors ready to help you. But that's not all. Starting in April, your membership gives you access to any of our locations across the country. So if you're traveling for business or just on vacation, you won't have to skip your workout routine. Visit our website to see a map of all the Palmer's Gym locations across the nation.
Number 71. What type of business is being advertised? Number 72. What will the listeners be able to do starting in April? Number 73. Why does the speaker invite the listeners to visit a website? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Before we end this meeting, I want to thank everyone for the extra hours you've put in getting our new line of camera accessories ready for market. Because of your willingness to work overtime, the new products will be ready in time for the trade show coming up next month in Shanghai. That's in addition to the accessories we usually display, but it shouldn't be a problem. We've reserved a booth at the front of the exhibition hall this year, and it's a large space.
Number 74. Why does the speaker thank the listeners? Number 75. According to the speaker, what is scheduled for next month?
Okay, that's it for all. So you can type your answers first and we can check that for you. For 71 to 73, I can read that again if you didn't hear it clearly. Attention, all listeners. Palmer's Gym. Oh, Palmer's Gym. Gym. G-Y-M. In the UK, they like to call it a fitness center to keep fit, right? Fitness center to keep in good shape. So fitness center is gym. So the first one should be B. Palmer's Gym now has several locations in your area. We have everything you need to keep fit. Keep fit means you will not be fat. Keep fit. This is the expression you can use, including exercise classes and fitness instructors ready to help you. But that's not all. Starting in April, your membership gives you access to any of our locations across the country. So your membership cards can go anywhere in the country. Any gyms that is the same gym, Palmer's Gym, you can go. So which means you can use multiple locations. Multiple. Yesterday we said multiple accent means many accents, right? Multiple means many. So many locations. So if you are traveling for business or just on vacation, you won't have to skip your workout routine. If you go to different city or different places, you won't skip the routine or skip the class. If you say skip the class, in the university you skip the class means you didn't go to the class or you don't go to the class, so you skip it. Visit our website to see the map of all Palmer's Gym's location across the nation. Across the nation means the whole country. So what does the speaker invite listeners to? Or why? Why does the person invite you to visit the website? To look at the map, right? B-A-D. To write a review, no. Review can also say feedback. You can write this down if you don't know. Register for the class. You can also say sign up for the class. You have to know some expressions that mean the same. Now I'm going to read 74 to 76. Before we end this meeting, I want to thank everyone for the extra hours you've put in getting our new lines of camera accessories ready for market. Because of your willingness to work overtime, the new products will be ready in time for the trade show coming up next month in Shanghai. That's in addition to the accessories we usually display, but it shouldn't be a problem. We have reserved a booth at the front of the exhibition hall this year, and it's a large space. Why does the speaker thank the listeners for working overtime, right? But no overtime fees, just working overtime. Submit means to give us the ideas. No. So C, working overtime. According to the speaker, what is scheduled next month should be a trade show, and it's also talk about the exhibitions, right? Exhibitions. Because they said they are going to have a big booth. A booth is like a place where you can showcase your products to display. You have to know this word, display. Okay? To display. Like you go to the supermarket, you want to buy fish or department store, not supermarket. Department store, you want to buy cheese, meat or fish. It's usually in behind the glass, right? Behind the glass, and this case we will say it is a display case. So what does the speaker imply when she says it's a large space? Because there is room to display new merchandise. Merchandise means products. High attendance. High attendance means lots of people are coming. Okay? Or showing up. Anticipated can also mean expected. We want to see lots of people come to the show. The venue, if you don't know this word, you can write this down. The venue is the place. The place is too expensive. No, she didn't say it. And there is not enough staff. Not enough staff. We will also say we are understaffed. We are understaffed. So in the real classes next week, starting from next Monday, we will do like this. We will give you the phrase or give you the words, and we will give you the synonyms or the paraphrasing expressions. Any questions? I think that's it for this passage, right? 如果你还这是我们这一堂课的，就是这个礼拜的最后一堂课。我们下一个礼拜开始正式的课程就会像这样，就是会给你们很多的不同的听力，当然会比这个多一些啊，内容会比这个多蛮多的。我们会给你们一些单字要背的，然后每天都会有听力练习跟作业，所以会变成希望大家可以养成一个听力的习惯，每天30分钟，10点到10点半是阅读，然后10点半到11点是听力。会有阅读会有2位老师，听力会有3位老师，包含加拿大外师跟澳洲外师。所以如果你想加入我们课程的话，我们也好像剩下几个位置而已，你可以赶快私讯我们，因为我们的阅读会有很多作业，所以我们不希望爆多同学参加，那我们就没办法看大家的答案。所以如果你想要加入我们的课程，可以等一下私讯我们。然后谢谢大家这一周的参与。然后如果救生你们已经报名的同学，你们要记得给我们你的 email、Google， 因为我们要传档案给你们。有些同学报名之后就不回我们了，我们怎么给你档案呢？你要记得回我们，自己就私讯我们就可以了，好吗？或者是你还没有被邀请到正式群组的，请赶快加入，不然的话我明天传资料你就找不到了。Thank you guys for joining.